Breaking news, we've got a wild police pursuit going on right now in the San Fernando Valley, North Hollywood, just coming off Chandler onto Buffalo. Not sure what street he's on right there, but there it is. There's a pursuit. Looks like a dark colored SUV. The CHP is right behind them. We have seen them do 4 pit maneuvers on this car right in a row. It was just tap the bumper, nothing happened. Tap the bumper, nothing happened. Hit the car again, nothing happened. Then on the 4th attempt, that vehicle that's being pursued did a full 360, spun around. We saw stuff flying off of the car. But this driver is not giving up. He just keeps going now on Albers Street again. And you can see law enforcement right behind him. Looks like they're on the side as well.
That's right. He's been driving erratically. The car was shaking back and forth a few times after officers tried to pit him a few times, but he's been hanging in there. We hear that somebody may have bailed out of the car at one point. Now, this has gone from Burbank to Oxnard all the way to North Hollywood this morning, and we've seen him just take off. We haven't seen him run into any cars, just the officers hitting him multiple times, causing him to spin, do that 360 in the middle of the road, and then just keep going.
Yeah, he was on the 170 freeway, exited, and now he's on surface streets. I was just about to say, good news is there isn't much traffic, but you could see starting to stack up a little bit. We know it's a holiday for a lot of people, so we don't expect to be many other drivers out on the road. Looks like they're closing in again, maybe attempt another pit maneuver again. As we mentioned, they already did 4 pits on this guy, and the 4th one spun him out. He seemed to lose his bearings for a little while, but then just kept driving. He's just not giving up.
And he's done this before where he'll speed up and then take a turn. And we saw him get really close to a couple of cars earlier, a few blocks away. When they closed in to pit him again, that's when he darted to the right. And here you can see the vehicle getting close again. But of course, it's dark. There's a lot of other vehicles out there, parked cars, also cars that were driving. So it's tough because officers don't want to collide with other vehicles. But again, they want to stop this driver who is behind the wheel of a stolen vehicle this morning going into North Hollywood. And it appears they're in a residential area right now.
Yeah, that's LAPD behind him. It looks like they've got their SUV lights and sirens going. They're moving up on this guy, and you could see the car kind of shaking around a little bit. We know there is damage to the vehicle from that pit maneuver, and some stuff flew off, losing control. There's another pit maneuver. We'll see if this ends it right there, and it looks like they might have him blocked in. We saw the car stop.
He looks boxed in, at least from behind. And
yeah,
he's bailing. Okay. We had a feeling,
he's running. It's very dark. It's very dangerous. We'll try to get a street name, but if you're anywhere in North Hollywood watching this right now, go ahead, make a quick check. Make sure your doors and windows are locked, because this is a desperate person trying to get away from LAPD, and often they'll run up, try to hide in a garage or something like that.
Yeah, we see backyards. Most lights are out. This is a community with homes, and it looks like he's going through somebody's backyard right now, or at least their front driveway.
All right, we don't have any indication that he has a weapon, but we do know he was desperately trying to get away from LAPD in that stolen vehicle. So they're going to light it up with their LAPD helicopter overhead. So if you're in this neighborhood, you're probably hearing a lot of activity right now. Don't answer the door if you hear or see anything suspicious. LAPD would tell you they want you to call 911 and be prepared to give them a specific address or location on your property of where you think the suspect might be.
And it is 6:19 in the morning. Sunrise still quite a ways away. And we're going to roll some tape from earlier. So there you see it on the right side of our screen. This is where they did the pit maneuver on the vehicle. And as the car starts to slow, you're going to see him open his driver's side door and then exit into that neighborhood. This is a North Hollywood neighborhood. We have this suspect on the run trying to hide somewhere. You can see how dark it is. Most people still sleeping this New Year's Eve. And now it looks like maybe they have him in custody. Yes, it looks like he's in custody. Thank goodness. The LAPD was right behind him, multiple units on the scene, and you can see multiple law enforcement officers out there. It looks like they're putting him into the cruiser right now. So quick work, just a couple of minutes, they were able to take that suspect of the stolen vehicle into custody.
Yeah, pretty unusual, though, to see that many pit maneuvers, bam, 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 right in a row, and yet the guy just kept going. But this one's over. Good work by the LAPD. Suspect in this stolen vehicle is in custody.
And your time is now 6:20.
Aquaman soaks his box office competition. Second straight week, we've got that coming up.
Through the Subaru Share the Love event, we've shown just how far love can go.
Over 100 national parks protected.
More than 50,000 animals rescued.
Nearly 2 million meals delivered.
Over 1,800 wishes granted.
That's $140 million donated to charity by Subaru and its retailers over 11 years.
Get 0% APR financing on the 2019 Subaru Outback now through January 2nd. Visit your local SoCal area Subaru retailer for a test drive today.
A tradition older than time.